Hello dear students, today we are going to speak about the present perfect tense. So let's start our lesson. We use the present perfect when we talk about the actions that happened in the past, but we don't say when exactly. Time is not mentioned, the result is important. Look at the examples. I have bought a new car. Jane has moved to Kiev. In these sentences, the actions happened in the past, but when exactly we don't know. Time is not mentioned, the result is important. Also, we use the present perfect when we talk or ask about someone's experience. Usually in such sentences, we use time expressions ever, never. Look at the examples. I have never been in London. Have you ever tried Chinese food? So now let's speak how we make sentences in the present perfect. Affirmatives. We make sentences with the help of the auxiliary verbs have or has, and the past participle or the main verb. Also, past participle is known as third form of the verb. Now please, look at the picture. What man said? I've lost my key. In this sentence, time is not mentioned. The result is important. As a result, this man can't open the door now. This is the present perfect tense. Let's study the examples. Please pay your attention. The words in red color are grammatical structure. The words in green color are times expressions. I have just received a letter from my friend. She has already cleaned her room. John has passed all the exams. He has already done his homework. We have bought a new house. My mother has just baked an apple pie. Negatives. We make negative sentences with the help of the negative particle not. We add this particle to the auxiliary verbs have or has. Please don't forget to remember the list of irregular verbs. Look at the examples. I haven't done my homework yet. He has never been in Paris. We haven't booked tickets yet. My father has never seen this film. They haven't been there. Simon has never ridden a camel. Questions. When we make questions, we put the auxiliary verb have or has before the subject. Look at the picture. Read the example. Have you seen Romeo and Juliet? Look at the examples. Have you read this book? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Have they watched this film yet? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. Has she opened the window? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Have you ever traveled by plane? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. And now I propose you to play a game. Imagine that you are a teacher. Look at the list of homework and ask the pupil if he has done it. Look at the example. Number 1. To write the essay. Have you written the essay? You may use the list of irregular verbs. Let's continue. And now check your answers. Let's play another game. Make up as many questions as you can. You can play with your family or friends at home. Start like this. Have you ever... For example, have you ever eaten a pizza? Or another example, have you ever seen the aliens? And so on. Now let's study time expressions. Ever. We use ever in questions. Read the examples. Have you ever traveled abroad? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Has Mary ever seen Titanic? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Never. We use never in negatives. Remember, in sentences with never, we use the affirmative form of the verb. Look at the example. I have never gone on a camping holiday. Now please look at the sentences which are crossed out. Please don't repeat this mistake. Just. We use just in affirmative sentences before the main verb. Look at the examples. I've just cleaned my room. They have just come back home. Mary has just received a message from her friend. Already. We use already in affirmatives before the main verb. Look at the examples. He has already done his homework. I've already seen this film. They have already come back home. And now let's do the exercise. Look at the pictures and say what they have already done. You may use the list of irregular verbs. Let's check yourself. She has already cooked the dinner. He has already got the letter. She has already done shopping. He has already done homework. She has already washed up. He has already taken a photo. Let's study the last time expression, yet. We use yet in questions and negatives at the end of the sentence. Look at the examples. Have you fed the dog yet? Has he cleaned up his room yet? Eddie hasn't told me anything yet. They haven't come back yet. Let's study another examples. I have already been to Egypt. She has just cleaned the carpet. He has never seen the Queen. We haven't eaten our lunch yet. Has he spoken to his mother yet? Have you ever visited this exhibition? All the actions happened in the past, but when exactly we don't know. The result is important. This is the present perfect tense. Past simple and present perfect happened in the past. But what's the difference between them? Let's compare. Past simple, time is mentioned. Present perfect, time is not mentioned. Result is important. Look at the examples. I visited London in 2010. In this sentence, time is mentioned, in 2010. So this is the past simple. I have visited London. In this sentence, time is not mentioned. Here we are talking about someone's life experience. Next example. We didn't go on a tour last summer. In this sentence, time is mentioned, last summer. This is the past simple. We have never gone on a tour. In this sentence, time is not mentioned. Here we are talking about someone's life experience. Next. Did they see Trafalgar Square when they were in London? In this question, time is mentioned, when they were in London. So this is the past simple. Have they seen Trafalgar Square? In this question, time is not mentioned. Here we are asking about someone's life experience. And the last example. When did Mary come back home? Here we are asking about the time. So this is the past simple. Has Mary come back home? In this question, we are asking about the result. Please remember this rule. Let's do the exercise. Present perfect or past simple. Choose the right tense form and complete the sentences. Check your answers. Good job! Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.